When you think of Robbinsdale, the city's logo and water tower may come to mind, but there's another fixture who helped make the city what it is today. For more than 40 years, Bill Blonigan had a role in shaping Robbinsdale. The current mayor and longtime council member now plans to step away from city business after completing his term. As Kevin Miller reports, a recent health scare played a role in that decision.
I was first elected on November 6th of 1980.
After more than 40 years representing Robbinsdale, Bill Blonigan has spent much of his free time working on city business.
I've had an opportunity to be involved in almost every decision over the last 44 years.
But news from his doctor meant he needed to make a decision of the medical variety. 70-year-old Blonigan had spent about a year watching his prostate health.
My primary physician said, no, I agree with you, Bill. There's no harm in having extra data.
When test results came back positive for cancer, he decided to have surgery late in December.
I'm very hopeful. Nothing is a guarantee. We did get it early, so that's good.
His surgery seems to have gone well, and we're really excited to have such good future to look forward to, and we want to take advantage of every minute of this.
The choice to go under the knife came along with another decision about Blonigan's future.
I'm not going to run for election again. It's partially a result of the prostate cancer and taking care of my health, and it's partially a family decision because my family has been so patient to allow me to be on the city council and spend thousands of hours away from them over the years.
Blonigan said he can't stay in the political realm forever.
If I could just be there 4 more years, at the end of that time period, there'd still be things I wish I could get done. So it's time to move on.
So while he's still concerned about the city,
for the rest of the year, I'll be very active, trying to accomplish the goals that the city council has and move us forward.
He also has destinations further than the city council chambers on his mind.
So we got this near the Greek island of Santorini.
Once his term is up, Blonigan hopes to spend more time focusing on what's most important.
The biggest honor in my life is my family. My wife is fully retired, 40 years as a teacher. She still likes me, and so it would be good to travel together.
In Robbinsdale, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
Mayor Blonigan's term runs through the end of this year. Anoka-Hennepin Schools and its teachers union started contract mediation talks last week. After hours of negotiations, they still don't have an agreement. Union teachers have been without a contract since July. The district and the union spent months negotiating before mediation. After an 11-hour meeting, the school district and union said in a joint statement that they have considerable work to do to reach a settlement. Teachers are asking for salary and benefit increases. The union is rallying before Monday's school board meeting. Teachers are also beginning work to rule walkouts. Teachers will only work the hours specified in their contracts.
I think that withholding your work is probably the most effective way to accomplish a settlement. That is the last thing that teachers want.
Another round of mediation talks is planned for January 19th. A Golden Valley nonprofit's 7th annual Scarf Bomb took place this weekend. Its quest to keep people warm proved to be bigger than ever. One good deed brought busloads of volunteers to 4 parks in Minneapolis and St. Paul. Their mission, drop off nearly 550 bags of warm clothing for people in need. They also dropped off blankets, emergency resources, and bags of food.
The ripple of kindness flowing from one person to the next. No judgment, no rules, just kindness and pure human compassion. It was beautiful.
Founder Michelle Christensen says this was the biggest year yet, a testament to its volunteers. One Good Deed's next project is Valentine's for Seniors. We'll post more details about that event on ccxmedia.org. Opening next week in Robbinsdale, a business that the owner says was years in the making. As Corey Bork reports in this week's Business Matters, Johnnie Mae's Lounge started with a dream and a promise to the owner's mother.
It took a lot of getting it together.
Just days from a grand opening.
Here you have your bar area.
Andre Bell is on the verge of living out a dream.
We got a stage where we'll be doing live entertainment. We have a dance floor where you can be able to get your boogie on.
Bell is the owner of Johnnie Mae's Lounge.
We wanted a place where you can actually come out with your family. You can come out on a date. Food, alcohol, fun, and play.
But getting to this point wasn't easy.
It was a lot of things we had to do to get the building up to code. We had to do a lot of things that we didn't even know what we was doing at first, and we had to learn as we go. And then here is the VIP area.
Bell took over a location that had sat vacant for 3 years.
I knew that there was a goal here, and I knew I had to get there, and I did what I had to do to get there.
An idea that initially took hold through Bell's snowplowing business that took care of the lot.
And it was just something that's kept drawing me in there. I couldn't see through the window because of the tent, and something just kept drawing me to there.
Kept drawing him in too were memories of his mother.
One of the things that my mom and my father used to do was they used to party a lot. That was one way of bringing family together.
Johnnie Mae Bell passed away nearly 2 years ago. Her son had made her a promise.
I said, Mom, one day I'm gonna get you a lounge or a club. That dream started at that moment.
In realizing that dream, Bell had to let it sink in.
The struggle that it took to get to this place, it was like once we got the okay for everything and all the money was there, I just cried. It was very emotional for me.
His mother would be proud.
We just want to be able to offer something for the community, another place to come to and have fun and feel like family, as the song is on.
In Robbinsdale, Corey Bork, CCX News.
Johnnie Mae's Lounge will serve food and offer a variety of entertainment, including live comedy and karaoke. It'll open January 18th, which would have been Bell's mother's birthday.
The 3 high school wrestling teams in District 279 hit the mat for a tri-meet at Osseo. Jay Wilcox has the highlights.
Osseo, the site for a District 279 tri-meet in wrestling. Park Center versus Maple Grove is first up. After a Maple Grove win, Park Center gets 3 of the next 4. At 1:14, Alex Brennan with the double armbar pins Azuz Al-Ibrahim for a 6-4 lead that grows to 15-4 for the Pirates. The Crimson take over from there. At 145 pounds, Connor Peterson, who's ranked 6th at 139, pins Griffin Ford as Maple Grove takes the lead for good, 19-15. Jaden Waste closes strong in the 152-pound match with a nice double-leg takedown on the way to an 11-7 win over Jackson Sanders. Maple Grove wins the match 43-21 over Park Center to start the night. Then it's Justin Miller and the Pirates taking on Osseo. After an Osseo win, Park Center gets 4 straight pins. Zay Vang wins by fall in the 127-pound match, helping the Pirates build up a 24-4 lead on the Orioles. Osseo's top gun Jamie Kolseth locks the cradle on to pin Avery Phillips at 139 pounds. It's one of 5 wins for Osseo in the match. But it's mostly Park Center. Samuka Kana with the cradle puts Levi Aiken away in the 189-pound match. Park Center takes a 44-22 win over Osseo. Maple Grove and Osseo meet in the nightcap. After they split the first 4, Maple Grove dominates. Ethan Hong with a nice single gets the takedown on the way to a 19-7 win over Chris Madden at 133 pounds. Maybe their best win comes at 139 as Alex True comes out of the scramble with a takedown as he edges Kolseth 6-4. Maple Grove rolls past Osseo 59-10 to go 2-0 on the night. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Breck boys basketball has only made 1 state tournament appearance in program history. That was 18 years ago when they finished as state runner-up in 2006. This year, the Mustangs are undefeated and on top of Class 2A. Chaz Moots has more on Breck's great start to the season.
Only 10 high school boys basketball teams are still unbeaten on the season. Breck is the only one of those 10 teams that has not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 players scoring in double figures.
We're moving the ball so well. I think the shots that we're taking are great shots. We always put an emphasis on great shots over good shots. The game's just coming easy to these guys, and they realize how much talent we have with this crew.
This year we've really taken a liking to making that extra pass and being very unselfish in our offense, and then just working our tail off on defense.
Leading the way for Breck is 3-star transfer point guard and University of Wisconsin commit Daniel Frite, who hasn't minded his points per game average almost cut in half from when he was at Bloomington Jefferson last year.
I mean, I came from scoring 30 a game to now almost like 17. And I think it comes from just being able to trust everyone and everyone trusts each other, where no one's really focused on scoring. It's kind of just at the end of the game, we look up and everyone has 15, 16. So I think just everyone's unselfishness has kind of made that happen.
Being able to move the ball in transition and finding open guys and knowing and trusting each other to be able to make shots, that's what makes us go and makes us a good team.
That selflessness has led to the Mustangs averaging 74 points per game and a 10-0 record.
That easy.
With big wins over Alexandria, Osseo, and Hopkins.
I think our hunger from the beginning, it's been there, but a lot of guys are being accountable and holding each other accountable, leading us to kind of develop quicker than the average team.
We don't have a ton of size, but we're extremely tough. We got a lot of long, athletic wings. We got guards that can really get after you defensively, so we try to hang our hat on that. I know we're scoring 83 points a game, but if you take a look at our defense, we're defending at a high level and we're defending really hard too.
In Golden Valley, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.